Welcome back to the Villa View YouTube channel. We've just witnessed Aston Villa go out 2-0 at the hands of Spurs with 2 Harry Kane goals. Let's get the views of what the fans think after another abysmal day for Aston Villa. Well, what can you even say about today?
There's not much really we can say. I travel down here near enough every week, optimistic we will try and get a win, but it just doesn't seem to happen, doesn't it, Matt? Until they scored, we looked decent, we tried. As long as we try, that's all that matters, but it just doesn't seem to happen. We lacked creativity, we lacked everything until they scored. We tried for a difference, we did, but it just didn't. It was just never going to come. We're pretty much down and out. There's not many games left now. We might as well just, instead of, there's not really much to say. I can't really say much, you know what I mean? After last week's performance at Man City, at least we tried. That's all that matters. We tried until they scored, but there's not much we can do. Westwood, I don't like to slate individual performance, but he was useless today. It's time for him to go. He looks like Westwood is the wandering Jew. He's awful. He is absolutely. It's time to go. It really is. Until they scored, Guzan pulled off some pretty good saves, but there's not much we can hope for. There really isn't. 2-0 is probably a decent result for them because, to be fair, yeah, fair enough. Understandable.
Just quickly, Little and Bernstein in.
Not much to say, is there? They're a decent side, we're not. We're pretty much down and out.
Let's be honest about it, it's gone. It's gone. This club's gone. We're not going to come out of this now. We're a championship team. We've got championship players. I don't think we've got to buy, actually, because I think these players will get us back up in a funny sort of way, because that's their standard. They are not Premiership players. But I say one thing, and this is the reason I've really come on this. We're Aston Villa Football Club. Just have a look at that. Look at that club. It's got pedigree. It's got history. We'll go down with that pedigree and history, and we're going to come straight back up with that pedigree and history, because I don't buy into the thought that we're going to do a double drop or we're not going to come out. We're going to come straight back. And I say that from the heart.
Yeah, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. Look, Matt, today, it's funny thinking I thought first half we played well. And it's hard because us playing well is us playing fairly mediocre from Villa standards. And I think the key thing to see here is the fact that our level at the moment, people are mocking us, people are saying we're awful, aren't we? I agree with that. People are saying we're awful, we're shocking, and it's almost like an accepted level. But people need to realise this club is much bigger than that. That level of football isn't Aston Villa. It's nowhere near that level. This club is built on, good players, good performances. That is not where we're at. Today, I thought first half, with the quality we've got, because I've been on here before and I said the quality we've got as a club, at the moment, is nowhere near the level for this division. But actually, I thought first half, we packed out the midfield, and we had a go. But as soon as we concede a goal, it's the same old story. We concede, heads are down, it's game over. Look, let's get relegated. Let's get down to the Championship. Let's do the double over small leaf, because we're going to do it. There's no doubt about that in my eyes. And let's get back up and get to where we need to be and rebuild. Watford, West Ham and Leicester, they've all gone down. And Southampton, they've gone down, they've come back up, they've come back stronger. If we sort out the boardroom, which is what we're doing the right steps in doing that, we've got Little in there and Bernstein. Let's rebuild from the bottom. Let's work ourselves back up. It might not happen in one season. It might take a few seasons. But let's rebuild. It's going to be tough. Let's rebuild and get this club back on the map where it needs to be, Matt. And that's what I've got to say for that.
Cheers. So we've got the views of the fans today, and the atmosphere, everyone seems quite reconciled and defeated by it. Relegation is a certainty now. But for this football club, it's just the worst situation to be in. This club should never be where it is right now. We've got the views of the fans, and until next time, that's the Villa View.